Good morning. It is day 107 hiking from Mexico to Canada on the Pacific Crest Trail. I could not fall asleep last night because there was a deer just like hanging out 10 feet from my tent. Okay, headlamp and all, and this thing is not remotely scared of me. Isn't this weird? Oh, is that good? So it was kind of a late night, but eventually I did get some sleep, I guess. Let's get packed up. Womp womp. This is where the deer was like eating last night. Like, what the fuck was it eating? She hung out by my tent for like at least an hour late last night. Like, he'd leave and then come back. I'm not really scared of the deer, although it was weird that he wasn't scared of me, but it was my first night camping by myself in a while. My first couple weeks on trail I was by myself, and then I was hiking with Derek, and then I was hiking with Jackson and Indy, and then I was hiking with Outback. And then this past week I've been on my own, but I've just, camped around other people every night. So this was my first night by myself, and I'm like in thick woods. And I was kind of worried about bears, to be honest. I hate sleeping with my food, but like, there's no good branches to hang a food bag around here. I'm in Northern California right now, and that is all haze from the fire up ahead. So I'm in the middle of a 90-mile stretch from Bernie to Dunsmuir, or like Mount Shasta. And then from there, it's about 100 miles to Etna, and the fire is somewhere around Etna. Rumor has it 50 miles of trail are closed from Etna to Sayad Valley. I don't know any specific details because I haven't really had good phone service to look into it, but I figure I'll figure that out when I get to town. Although it's really hazy, I don't think I'm in danger where I am. It is pretty though. Wow. So today I'm going for 21.5 miles. That's it. I don't know what else to say about it. Wow, that's such a nice little cluster. Can I get it? Oh. Can't stop taking pictures of this and videos. Just hit kind of the high point of the day, 5,400 feet, and now I'm going down a 10-mile, 3,000 foot descent down to 2,400 feet. Hey! Wow, deer are just not scared of people around here. Or they're not scared of me. It's peeing. Oh, that's so funny. That is a big tree. It's so big. It's so hot. I'm in the middle of like, this whole week is like in the 90s. Hello. Oh, I gotta get in there. It's so cold. That was so refreshing. You know what I'm gonna say? Fucking love when they put bridges. Finished that 10-mile descent. Now I'm on a 4-mile climb. It's the end of the day. It's hot. And I'm carrying 3 liters of water because I'm dry camping again. So this is originally where I was gonna camp, but it's only like 3:30. All the comments say the next one, which is less than a mile further, is better. So fuck it, let's keep going. He's going like in a hole. I don't know shit about snakes, but I do know that's not a rattlesnake, I think. That was cool. That was the coolest snake I've ever seen in the wild. Little view through the trees. It's so hazy. This is it. That tree is very dead. So is that one. So is that one. There's a dead tree at each campsite. Which one would hurt the least? The biggest dead tree, but I just feel like if it falls that way towards where I'm gonna set up, at least it would hit that tree first. I don't know. That good logic? All set up. And now we're gonna try to hang a bear line, which I have not done once on the PCT. I swear nobody does. But I heard, or there was a comment like on a waypoint less than 2 miles away that there was a bear yesterday. And look at this tree. It's a good branch. It's kind of right next to my tent. But I don't really mind that because then I could hear it if bear was going for it, and at least my food's not in my tent with me. Let's see if I can pull this off. First we need a rock. Now we try to throw it over the branch. Try to do an underhand throw. Ooh, well, that wasn't the one I was going for. That'll work. Unfortunately, that's not the hard part. When I'm ready to actually hoist the bag up, which I'm not because I haven't had dinner, it's the knot that you tie on the stick to make it, to catch it, like for the free, whatever. I forget how to do it, and I knew I was gonna forget, so I videoed Luke doing it before this trip, and then I tried to look a little while ago, and my videos all had to be synced to the cloud, and so I can't even watch it. But worst case, there's like a little tree over there that I could probably just tie the line off if I can't remember like the PCT method. It's called the PCT method, and literally no one on the PCT hangs a bear bag. Yes, I do realize I'm eating in my tent, and then I'm still gonna hang a bear bag. All right, let's see if we can do this. I got me a stick. Now I take the rock bag off, and then just clip it in the carabiner. And then the other line, or the other end of the line, also goes through the carabiner. Now we hoist it all the way up. Ooh, I got it. Haha. Haha. You can't really see that very good. The bridge is way up there, but it's suspended a bunch of feet down. And it's gotta be... Oh, I just broke my tripod again. I knew it was gonna happen. Damn it. It's gotta be 10 feet high. Fucking hell. And this is why you put duct tape on your trekking poles, my friends. We'll see how long that lasts. Good night. Good morning. I slept okay last night. I woke up at 2 o'clock to like stomping behind my tent that I thought was a bear maybe. And so I couldn't see it, but from inside my tent, I just turned on my headlamp and it ran off. So then I struggled getting back to sleep, but I did. And then at 3:30, stomping again. So I turned on the headlight, it didn't go away. So I came out of the tent and with trekking pole in hand, by the way, because my tent only uses one trekking pole to set it up. So I've got the other one for my weapon. Anyways, came out of the tent and it was, you probably already guessed it, a deer. Fell back asleep again, and then alarm went off like 3 times this morning. Good thing I was keeping by myself. Just found a little note from this guy I met yesterday. He's through hiking with his dog, and he wanted to know if he could interview me about filmmaking, which is random, but sure. I'd like to say that I don't consider myself a filmmaker. I just make YouTube videos, but still, that was a cute little surprise. Okay, so today I'm going for 21 miles is the plan, but that only leaves 2.7 to get into town tomorrow. So depending on how the day goes, there's a chance I just do the extra miles today and go into town tonight and take a full day off tomorrow. I don't really need to, but also I am kind of anxious to get ahead of this fire situation and find out some details and figure out what the hell my plan is going to be. I am about 16 miles Today's been kind of uneventful. Mostly in the woods, which was nice. It's been crazy. A couple of views of Shasta here and there. Airplane? I just had phone service. So I ended up texting Jean, who has some sort of like hiker guest house kind of thing in Dunsmuir. So that's where I'm supposed to stay tomorrow night. She does rides to and from the trail. Ow, something in my eye. So I texted her to say, hey, I'm ahead of schedule, like, could probably be there by 5:30 tonight if you have a bit availability and if you feel like it. Otherwise, if not, tomorrow morning's still fine. I could be there for like 8 a.m. She's like, tonight's no problem, see you then. So, I guess I'm going into town tonight. Hey day. This was supposed to be my campsite tonight, but it's only 3:15, so I think I made the right call. We hit 1,500, by the way. I didn't see a mile marker anywhere. Too bad, because that feels kind of like a big one. Multiple of 500. Almost to town. Not even 4:30. And I just got to the road, and here's Jean. And an abrupt cut to my 0 day. So Jean picked me up from the trail. Just driving down the road, incredible views of Mount Shasta, like even way closer than I get on the trail. We went by a lake and I got to jump in, which felt so good after such hot days. Grabbed a burger on the way home and then came back here to her house. I'm the only one staying here, and let me show you, I'm basically staying in like my own apartment. Got a whole kitchen, living room, bedroom. So Dunsmuir is okay. It's a really cute, small, tiny little town with a lot of history, but a lot of those storefronts are closed. There's not a whole lot going on. Although, you know, I was able to find the cutest like coffee shop, bakery, got me a latte, and some goodies. Holy fuck, this is so good. There's one little supermarket, tiny little grocery store that I did my resupply. It was expensive, $150 for 4.5 days of food, and kind of limited, so not all the typical stuff I go for, but it'll work. So what's up for the rest of the day? I'm just working on video editing and uploading, and honestly just relaxing and doing some logistics planning. I think the next week or two is just gonna be a chaotic shit show. Right when I get back on trail, there's like a little closure that I don't even know what that's about. That's nothing to do with the fire. That's like a longer term thing. So I got a blue blaze around it. I'm just now figuring out. It's gonna be in the high 90s, pushing 100 degrees like every day the next coming week. I'm getting to Etna next, and I'm not sure if I'm gonna try to road walk to Etna to have a whole connected footpath. And then from Etna, I think I'm gonna try to road walk all the way to Syed Valley to get around the fire closure. So I've started working on those logistics, but I'm also just gonna have to see as we go. So I think that's the gist of everything going on right now. I'm gonna wrap this one up, and I'll see you on the next one.